Let's talk about a driver using ADA guidelines to fix his
Okay.
personal algorithm.
So I told him, if you want to come on, come on. So if you're watching, at the end of the show, we'll give you like 2-3 minutes to explain it in your own words. I'm going to try to explain it, try to do justice to what you did, sir. He's a driver from Florida. So I was like looking at this on Reddit. This is real. Okay. I've actually personally spoken to this driver because I will not put anything like this up. Actually, I will not put anything up unless I have vetted it completely, unlike other places. So this was a post on Reddit, and I'm going to read a little bit of it, and then I'm going to explain what happened with it. So neurodivergent Uber drivers, you can request a fair algorithm under the ADA guidelines. Here's how I did it. If you're autistic, ADHD, OCD, PTSD, anxiety, or otherwise neurodivergent, and you've noticed a sudden drop in quality of orders, or you've struggled with how Uber's systems treat you, this will help you. I've spent the last few months documenting order inconsistencies and the past week requesting accommodations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, specifically Title III. I was finally able to get Uber to escalate my case and put it in writing today that I would not be deprioritized for disclosing my disability. My advocacy would not lead to retaliation. They would verify my access to the same system and quality of orders as other drivers. So what he did is he did not quit. So he's saying at the end, he put down what he did, the steps he took, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he secured a note from a licensed therapist diagnosing his disorder. And then if you're in the same boat, don't give up. You don't need a formal diagnosis, but you need symptoms and a clear documented request for fair treatment. So basically, he went to Uber with this, and Uber said, no, we do, we give the same orders for everyone. We don't discriminate. But under Title III, you as a driver, if you have one of these neurodivergent issues, you can ask Uber to have the algorithm fairly treat you, because the shitty orders you're getting are causing your disorder to get worse. This is not a joke, people. This is serious. I've spoken to this driver in length, actually. So on the next couple of screenshots, you guys will see what Uber said, came back from their support. So it goes, this is Edgardo, your Uber support supervisor. I fully understand how important it is for this concern to be resolved. We're always trying to do better for you and to help you more with every issue. Thank you for reaching out to us. I understand your concerns regarding the ADA disclosure and the issues you've been experiencing with order offers. It's important that your needs are addressed appropriately. To assist you further, I will escalate your request to our ADA compliance officer, which I did not even know Uber had, to ensure that your disclosure is recorded and active internally. We will also verify no behavioral or whatever. Okay, so then no behavioral, where is it going? Okay,
Throttling.
so verify that no behavioral or performance-based throttling or downranking is being applied to your account. We all know what's happening here. We all complain about throttling. Uber always says there is no such thing. Well, this is from support. They're kind of admitting it, don't they? Anyway, based on throttling, downranking is being applied to your account, and that you are not being deprioritized due to your disclosure or public advocacy. We appreciate your patience and commitment to working within the system. Your rights are important to us, and we are committed to providing a fair and supportive environment for all users. And then he literally said this, and I'm just quoting him now. He said that literally after this exchange, he was getting great orders, excellent orders. So before he says he worked for like 2 weeks, and he was earning about $10 on average per online hour. After this, he started earning $30 per hour. And he only does deliveries, by the way, so you guys know. That's like that's something that we need to pay attention to. So I am actually going to try to put him on behind the wheel for him to tell his own story in his own words, because I'm sure I'm not doing it fully justice. But so you all can do this. You all can get a little report saying you have anxiety, or bad orders are giving you anxiety and it's making your existing condition worse, and bombard Uber with all this. Let's see what happens.
One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. I think what's very interesting is the fact that Uber support supervisor. So this is somebody who's going to work directly within Uber, most likely, versus somebody at the Philippines. So when they come back and say, "Oh, well, that support agent may not know what they're talking about," when we talk about other chat things, sorry, you can't throw this one under the water there. But them saying that they're going to verify that no behavioral performance-based throttling or downranking is being applied to the account. Or you're not deprioritized due to your disclosure. So that that pretty much right there just goes to show you that something is going in the back end. So if you think something is going on because your orders are not coming in properly or what you remember or whatnot, probably the truth, probably a reason for it.
So on the third screenshot, I know you put it back, but the writing is too small. Just read that. Look what it says. So what happened is that he kept pushing, like this third one. Yeah, read that one.
So it says, "Hi, Robert. This is Brianne, a supervisor from Uber's customer support team. Thank you for reaching out. I want to inform you that I have already reached out to the team regarding your issue with ADA accommodations. I'm reaching out to inform you that our engineering team has been notified about this situation. They are actively working on resolving it and making strides towards a solution. Rest assured that once the problem is fixed, you will receive a direct notification either via email or in-app message with the app. We appreciate your patience and understanding."
There you go. So what does that mean? That means I can call him up and say, rideshare driving is giving me PTSD, and then send me good offers. Is that what's happening here?
I don't know, maybe, or the stress and anxiety of going from $30 an hour to $10 an hour is a problem. And, now my anxiety is really, really strong because I don't know how I'm going to make the bills. And, you're downgrading me and giving me more stress because all this and blah, 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 and we continue on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
what's this
anyway.
little,
And then
little
at the end, he got this, one last one. And on this one, after doing all that, right, saying, yeah, we're working on it. We appreciate your patience, and and his numbers improved drastically. Literally did, he says, and he's proof is in the pudding. This supervisor or support agent comes back and says, there is no program in Uber aligns with your ADA document, Robert. Now, see, typical. What happened is that they probably ran it through legal, and they didn't think it would come here, but everything comes here, Uber. So, they ran it through legal, and they said, nah, go pound sand. There's no such thing. I'm going like, what? So I need a yes or no, please, he says. And then failure to answer will be considered retaliation. He goes, I have given you details that Uber does not have a program like that. So they're walking it back now. And after that, he goes, he goes back to the agent, says, then Uber is in violation of Title III of the ADA. Being a contractor has nothing to do with Title III. So I have not looked into Title III, and now I will. And Robert, now we're going to put you on behind the wheel, because I see the chat flying. And I think we need to dig a little deeper into this. Maybe all of you should just go do this with Uber. Let's see what they say. Because their agent said, well, we won't throttle you anymore, or we will not deprioritize you. Like that's Uber chat. I didn't make that up. You know, so yeah, this is interesting. So there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, going back to what I was saying before, yeah, if you think something weird is going on, probably is.
Well, we know. Well, I'm not going to say we know, but we feel. Okay, we feel as drivers when we're getting throttled. We feel it. I feel it. I mean, I'm not a newbie, right? And if I decline a few in a row, you know, shit stops. I'm like in the middle of Santa Monica, and
nothing for 45 minutes.
oh yeah, we were thinking. Well, yeah. I mean, so I'm like in the middle of Santa Monica. Santa Monica is the busiest part of town, literally, and I don't get a trip for 45 minutes because I decline a few. It's just kind of silly. I mean, Uber, you know. So, but we'll dig into this. We'll dig deeper into this. I want to know what Title 3 is. Maybe some of you know. Maybe you guys can email me and educate me about it. But I want to read it. I want to understand it. I want to see what we can do as a community if we have any rights under Title 3 of the ADA.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.